game, but you did this. I know you did. Where's the book? Where is it? It has to be on the ground somewhere, right? Wouldn't you consider this opposite the fragments of freaking control? There's the fragments. Does it only show up later? I bet it only shows up later. End table. End table opposite fragments. This is an end table. It literally says the word end table. But there's nothing on it. There's nothing on the end table. Wait! There it is! That's not what I would consider. Whatever. It does blend in. I'll give them that. I went into Yorbasker, not a huge location, looking for only 5 books. I spent over 15 minutes in there and still only left with 4 of them. To this day, I don't know if Song of the Return Volume 24 is in the building or not. I have no idea. And this demonstrates both the beauty and suffering of exactly how detailed the wiki is about the location of each book. Sometimes the detail's immaculate, and other times it's just detailed enough to make you think there's no way you could possibly be missing it, even though you definitely are. In this case, though, I don't even know if the wiki was right, and that's sort of the catch of it all, right? I just assume the wiki's correct, since the game's as old as it is and the fan base is as dedicated as it is, but there's no proving that. Someone could have just said that the Song of Return Volume 24 is in Yorbasker and got it confused with Volume 56. Who's to say? I don't know for sure that it isn't in there, but it certainly seems like it isn't. Anyway, other than wasting time, it doesn't matter much in the long run. It's mostly just demonstrating the principle that while the wiki's super helpful, it can also very quickly be my own downfall. The next book I grabbed was the Enchanter's Primer, an enchanting skill book, in Carlotta Valencia's house, which interestingly demonstrates the exact opposite principle as the book I was just looking for. The wiki made this one so easy I didn't even have to look for it. I simply walked in, walked up to where I knew it would be, picked it up, and walked back out. The vast majority of the books on the wiki fall somewhere between Song of the Return 24 and Enchanter's Primer. But still, it's an important thing to keep in mind as I go throughout this run, that how much information I have on the actual location of a book will vary wildly. I only grabbed 4 more books while in Whiterun. 3 of them are skill books found in some of the houses and shops around, and the last one is a random lore book that was in the Battleborn house. From here on out, the majority of one-off books like that will be skill books, since like I said, they're only in a handful of locations across the map. Let's pause the run for just a second for a quick status update. So far, I've gained 152 total lore books, 17 skill books, and 1 home guide, for a grand total of 170 out of 405 books for this run. All of those are listed on the screen.